of MN 2102 underground coal mining methods. Welcome to this lecture number 38 with our additional classes what we have taken yesterday with excellent presentations by some of our beloved students on their learning based education, whatever they prepared. And I hope many people or students must have got some additional information out of that. And this presentation information should also be already available in our to everybody by all means in MS Team, and so that they can take advantage of it. They can read anytime. But important point, they are also supposed to discuss in the class itself, because their friends made a lot of effort in collecting over 2-3 months this information. So compared to you, he spent a lot of time, and I hope I might have been spending little time of 3.5 decades on all these issues. But compared to you, he spent a lot of time, and you should ask the questions to know something more, and that shows your attentiveness, whether you are attentive or you are sleeping, just keeping your mobile on. And before going further, let me know whether my voice is audible to you. Then I will take the attendance, and then we will continue our lecture number 38 on this auspicious Monday. Because we have 3 more classes, if required, few extra, of course, that is depending on your attentiveness and smartness to complete within the time. And already some of the materials I used to send to you. Even yesterday I sent something related to even support designs and other things, whatever strata control related courses, materials, many books we prepared as a proceedings, all those things I tried to send to you. I hope you must have gone through it or seen it. Before that, let me know, have you received that material? Anybody can unmute and tell me. Through NITRIS,
Yes, sir.
some of the material like that we have conducted at more than 20-30 places, training more than 500 mining engineers, starting from general manager level to their E1 level. When you join in the industry, you will be given first E1 level, right? Even to their governments also, many mines in the industries also we have trained, including the people like Director General of Mine Safety or Chairman Coal India, CMDs, directors, whatever, right? They were also a part of it. And now I downloaded the attendance. Now I am sharing the slides. But before sharing slides, let me tell you, we are discussing on our thick seam mining methods and special mining methods. So let me explain something on the board, because we have to be a little bit faster in covering the syllabus as far as the requirements are concerned. Anyway, I am already available to you people all the time, and I am very happy to see many assignments and many students being in contact with me while preparing, and any doubts. So you are most welcome all the time. That we will be covering what is there in the books. We give less importance because you can read and we understand, and doubts, of course, we will be discussing. Now we are talking about today is our 8th March, and lecture number is 38 for us. We continuing with the extra classes what we have in our underground coal mining methods 2102 in 38th lecture. Now, whenever there are some seams, thick seams, you just imagine that seams maybe, are you able to see this? You just consider this is your surface, and then the depth, don't worry. So if that seams are there disposed with a very thick seam, now I can extract these things in different slices. That slices can be even slices like this, very inclined along the dip direction like this, and then this is called, any problem? Are you able to see the slide? Not slide, board? Yes, no. Are you able to see the board?
No, sir, not exactly.
Ajay, you are able to
Yes,
hear
sir.
my voice?
Yes,
And
sir,
if
we
you
can
Yes,
are
sir.
see.
able to see the board, there is some problem in focusing that I can adjust it. Now let me do that. Now tell me whether that is more improvement in the focus or decreasing. Yes, no, you tell. I am rotating in one direction. You say yes if it is increasing clarity. Yes or no? Is it increasing or
No, sir.
decreasing? No. So now opposite direction I am rotating. Yogita madam, I think. Is it increasing? Improving? Improving the clarity on the board? Yes, no. Is it improving or deteriorating? I am focusing it. Are you able to see better? Better now?
No, sir.
No, what is the meaning of no? You should continue to tell me
So
whether it
focus
is
is decreasing, sir.
decreasing, right? Now I am rotating in opposite direction. Now improving.
Yes, sir.
Very
Yes, sir.
good.
That's
Now
perfect.
you tell me.
Yes, sir.
Is it
Yes, sir.
okay
Yes,
now?
sir. Yes,
It is
sir.
okay? Very good.
Yes.
That's what I want to know. Okay. So when there are thick seams like this, it can be 10 meter, 20 meter, 15 meter, whatever it is, right? So this can be in the slices, that slices can be inclined when this is a seam is like this, along this direction. Otherwise, it can be, even if the thickness is so much, even it can be in the horizontal slices like this. Right. And then one more thing is a transfer. There are so many ways. Instead of slice like this, it can be in other fashion. Right? And that is the reason why they have given diagonal, transverse, inclined, horizontal slicing, something like that. So it is very simple to understand. Of course, it is there in the books that I want to explain. And here, one more thing is when it comes to our special methods of mining, especially our the thick seam or other seams. So already we have seen, I don't want to repeat again, blasting gallery method and wide stall method. Have you understood the wide stall method? Yes, no. Wide stall. So this is slicing. This can be in different ways, descending, ascending. Other things I will be showing you in the slide and we will discuss. That's what I want to show here. This can be in horizontal, inclined, ascending, descending is order. And this can be inclined or horizontal, diagonal, transverse. This is what is the way how we terminology is given. And when it comes to some type of a special methods, and already we have seen, you have to tell yes, no, then I will continue further. Already blasting gallery method I have shown in with many case studies, photograph, everything, with the method, everything, right? Yes, no. Then we go to the wide stall mining, where suppose if this is a seam, now when this is a gallery and this is a pillar, now what you can do is, this is first thing here is, when this is a wide stall, this wide stall method is a partial extraction method that you should note down. It is a partial extraction method, and in this, initially already I told you many times, in East Bagadi, that is in BCCL, it was done in 1980s, right? And that is with stowing, and without stowing in the Chirimiri colliery, right? This is in SECL, that was done in 1990s. That is 88 is East Bagadi, and later in 1991, 92. And Dr. T.N. Singh was the pioneer and originator for this East Bagadi. And unfortunately or fortunate, I was there with the Chirimiri. Already I explained many methods we have indigenously developed at that time. Then this is a gallery, you will be widening it. That means I can widen this gallery if you are able to see on the plan. When you see this pillar, whatever is there, this is a pillar. I am making it small, and then this is the way how this gallery appears. This is your gallery. Now I can extract this pillar by splitting like this. Don't worry, it is not as per the size, okay, this pillar. Then this is split of 4 meter wide, for example, and another split also, even if you make it, because these are different ways of partial extraction. And in 1988, because all these things you should note down, there was a ghost committee where this method, when people were following splitting as final operation, there were, after some time, maybe 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, there were some type of potholing on the surface, and on the surface they noticed some type of subsidence. Then you can understand the problems when you designed a method that there should not be any substance or movement on the surface, but still if there is subsidence means all your surface features are damaged. It can be a railway line, your GT line, or it can be a pond, and all that pond water that is drained away, all those things happen. That is the reason why this happened in almost all collieries. Don't blame any, whether it's a BCCL or ECL, something like that. Okay, in the coal mines, including Singareni collieries when we were working there at that time during this period, right? Then this at that time, this is a need is mother of invention in designing the special methods. That's why I'm trying to explain on the board here, right? Where many references already I have given, many papers by different people, including Dr. T.N. Singh Saab's book and other books like our recent books by Dr. G.K. Pradhan on introduction to mining. All those things I used to show to you. I hope you must have seen those books, including our different books. Already you must have seen it, where all these new terminologies are also written, including Dr. T.N. Singh Saab's book, because that is a time when we developed that methods. Then this gallery, instead of extracting by splitting a pillar, if I widen this gallery by that 4 meter, what will happen? I am getting same percentage of extraction. Same percentage of extraction if I extract. Only thing is this gallery, instead of previously 4 or 4.5 whatever, it is increasing by the width of the split, whatever was supposed to be done. And that is nothing but a wide stall mine, right? And a similar fashion, when you see there is a mine where you are facing some problem, that some problem is because of caving, and then you want to eliminate or minimize the chances of your dynamic weighting coming on that in the GOF. Now what is the situation? Now you can imagine this is your seam and this is the GOF area, and you are retreating in a Bowden pillar. These are Bowden pillars and galleries. Now, if all of a sudden, if it falls and it is not falling, regular caving is not taking place because of some difficulty in caving, in that mines, people tried, and who tried it? Dr. P.R. Shaurya. He has made excellent efforts. He was our former colleague scientist in CMRS as a yield pillar technique or yield pillar or GOF pillar method. He also called it as a GOF pillar method. So these are different. This can be of a chessboard and so many terminologies you can see, right? This was experimented even in some ECL mines and all. Of course, later, just like our blasting gallery panels and other things, there were some problems and stopped, and so many things happened. But these are the requirements of designing some new methods of mining indigenously developed based on our situations or our Indian geomining conditions without importing any other technologies. So this is what is your Atmanirbhar Bharat or Make India, Startup, Stand Up India, whatever, here in our National Education Policy 2020. So here what is done? We leave a small rip, and this size and all we will estimate based on what will be the safety factor of that with some type of rock mechanics analysis. There is a modeling or so many approaches for that. Those things we will discuss later. So this I am leaving in the GOF so that instead of all this falling all of a sudden giving dynamic load, then what we are doing? We are trying to provide a GOF pillar or small rig or the size in such a way that it has a safety factor less than maybe 1 or around 1, so that after some time it should yield, and that is the reason why it is given go pillar or yield pillar, that type of method, so that if it is strong, all of a sudden it will not fall, and there is a pillar given in the GOF. If this is a total GOF area, this whatever I am showing, if this is a total GOF area, then I am leaving something in between. So when before falling, all of a sudden it will not fall, it will yield this whatever is left out, and this is designed so that its safety factor is around 1 or less than 1. This is the way how we decide and design. These are some of the special method, and another method already I used to explain, tell you many times about hydraulic mining. You heard about hydraulic mining? And one more thing is, many people might have taken assignments related to that also, some of the methods. So this is the way I wanted to explain to you, bringing to you the latest information depending on your assignment topics of your interest, so that you collected some material including the latest whatever it is. So that means it is collecting more material as a learning based education, where total around 50 students or 40 students, they are keeping some effort for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months time for the assignment on, for example, white stall mining or some special methods of mining. So they have spent that much time, and all that information will be useful for everybody to enrich your skills. That's what is our Skill India, Atmanirbhar Bharat, my beloved students of MN 2102. Now I am going to some of the slides, and later at 9:30 you will be reminding me. Then we'll continue with other assignments presentation. That assignments, as I said, I am very happy to hear and see some of the nicely prepared, and some of the students who have taken excellent observation or critical review of the literature with some latest data and all those things. I wish that they should participate with all these and some more modifications, including some of the recent investigations I used to tell you many times, depending on your interest. That's what I would like to promote or encourage my beloved students and next generation. Okay, now I am sharing the slides. Let me take once again attendance, so that sometimes attendance may not get downloaded. Yes, now I am sharing the slide. Let me know whether it is visible, my beloved students. Then I will continue with our class. In fact, yesterday there was one excellent session by Director General of Mine Safety, I mean Deputy Director Generals and other people, and directors from different organizations were also there yesterday. I used to give you a lot of information in between, so that those who are really interested, they can learn. That is, yesterday it was done. Okay, then let us not go to thanks now. Right. So now welcome to our lecture number 38, my beloved students. In continuation with what I tried to explain in our whiteboard. Now these are that methods of different, because all this material is a part of our pedagogy, and in many textbooks also partly it is available, and I tried to provide to you as a part of our national mission project. Long back we did it along with IIT Kharagpur, where some of my junior scientists are working in IIT Kharagpur. Now we prepared these materials. I tried to provide some of that to you. Now, diagonal slicing, what is the applicability? This slicing method, these are fixing mining related, and some special methods also we have been discussing, so that after 1-2 class, I wish that 1-2 class more should be for our support designs and other part of it, last whatever module. We will spend more time on that also, depending on, of course, your interest, my beloved students. Now, diagonal slicing method, for extraction, let me tell you from this, it is more easy, right? With dips more than 55 to 55 degrees for moderately thick seams, which do not have rock bands, we used to follow. And then the method is simple. This is opening of a seam by driving the levels in the footwall at about 50-meter interval, 50, 60, whatever, right? And then vertical layer between two levels is divided into two sub-levels, right? We are dividing that into sub-levels, and then laying down these diagonal faces at 35 to 40 degree to the horizontal. And this is the way how is to do. Then diagonal faces results in gravity flow of the broken coal and filling material in each of the slice, right? The slice thickness can be 2.5, 3 meter also. That is what was followed before. That's why it is kept here. And we give more importance to the recent technology. That's why I want to give some information only about these, right? Now slices are taken in ascending order. When it is a stowing, already you understood, I need not explain further. So that is taken in the ascending order. When it is with caving, in the descending order. Then what are the advantages of this? I'm spending less time on this, my beloved students, because it is easy to understand by anybody. Now, gravity flow of coal and stowing material in the production phase, because that is dipping something like this diagonal, right? It is not a horizontal, right? Then relatively low volume of mine and subsidiary works, whatever. Disadvantages are, these major disadvantages of this method are filling is essential, because you are going with, we are going with what? Ascending order. So now with stowing, whether that stowing can be, nowadays we don't go with sand and other thing which is a scarce material, some type of pond ash or the crushed stone. Crushed stone, now our Singareni collar is, you may note down, right? From overburden material, whatever is there, now people are taking that crushed stone and then utilizing it for backfilling purpose also. Then coal losses are very high, then timber consumption, of course. Then working front is small based on the face length, whatever. Then transversely inclined slicing. So here now you just try to understand, this is something like a horizontal slicing, right? Horizontal mining, except the slices are inclined at an angle of around 30 degrees, whatever, to the horizontal, usually in the opposite direction to the dip of the seam. At the bottom of each slice, then again a level entry is given, and then for the coal transport to the dumping chute, then they prepare something like a bunker and this type of arrangement. That dumping chute, that is something like a bunker, and under which there is a opening through which this coal will fall. That's what is a chute means. Then while filling material in supplied through another chute, or then slices are extracted by retreating method, and both ascending and descending both are possible in this, whatever, right? Then the inclination of the slice is made equal to or more than the angle of repose of the broken coal. This is very important point here. Angle of repose, why it is required? Because that has to pass through when it is sent, and that is a main important issue there. And here when you see, main advantage of this is gravity flow of the material, and of course similar thing as before. Then total front of working is shorter, and setting of timber is difficult, and timber consumption, why it is difficult? Because when you are ascending, then in the floor, when there is a sand, then over that now you are working, right? So these are some of the issues, and risk of injury caused by sliding objects, all those things. But this is what I wanted to say. That's why I'm not giving much importance, since these are not a very popular methods, right? That is a very important point, right? So we go to so many important issues of methods, like in our northeastern coal fields. They are very highly inclined and highly disturbed seams are there, right? You can see a lot of material, because Dr. T.N. Singh Saab has done excellent work at that time in 1980s, 90s, right? When we were there. And later, almost very little work was done in designing some type of new methods or importing some other technologies. But the descending shield method is one of that. And here you try to understand, very simple to understand this. What happens here is, I am just now coming out of this slide share, so that I will draw that how it appears. That's what is more important to understand. Yes. I hope you people are ready with your presentations, whatever are there. Now here I am stopping sharing to explain your slide share. Now you are able to see this see this whiteboard. Yes, no? Right. in this, very simple thing is, this is for highly inclined seams. When it comes to descending shield, you just try to understand. I am showing a section like this. You will be seeing in so many books, right? Already I have given you that references and other books. So if this is a seam, it is inclined something like this. Now here, what you are doing, this is something like a descending shield, means some type of arrangement where there is a cutting. You can cut it, or you will be blasting these materials, right? And then even your person, this is a shield, there is a cover like this, okay, under which these persons are standing. And then when you cut this, before that you made some connection. It is something appears something like a metal mine method, but here there is along this level. Now you are connecting it with some type of a chute, whatever, right? You are calling it. When I blast this material, right, by blasting, but why? How you are doing that drilling blasting? In a shield, you are there with a canopy, some arrangement like that, and then my persons are here with whatever is a drill rod and whatever, right? When this blasted material is falling, and then with a gravity, that is the reason why we call that this should be more than angle of repose of the material. So this coal, whatever is there, blasted, it will be falling and then going to the bottom of this, and this at this bottom level you may be having, it is something like a horizon mining, or you might have developed in different ways. Something like a metal mine, what you do when this inclination is very high, then you are having one level here connecting this seam here now, like a ore body in metal mines, and another level, this level interval may be 15 meter, 100 meter, whatever, 30 meter, depending on that, we will be preparing that. Stopes in metal mines, but here it is not stope. This is a horizontal horizon mining. We can also call it as horizon mining, where you are developing something like a metal mine, it appears, and then this shield, and now persons are there with a canopy and all, and this is descending. That's why it is called descending shield method. Very simple. When you understand the logic and the concept, it becomes easy for you. And of course, if you have any doubts, definitely we'll discuss further. And I hope now, shall I close from my side now, over to your CR for conducting his presentations and evaluation process. CR to coordinate now with the remaining whoever are left with. Yes, CR.
Yes, sir. Today there are 4 presentations available with me.
Very good. Don't worry, whatever is the time, 9:34, let them take 6 minutes only, and let us see how many we can do that. But there should be some interaction. That is important, my beloved students. I used to tell, it is not just whatever material is provided by your friend. I wish that everybody should be able to collect some recent information. That is very important aspect of our teaching learning process, and our assignments are made for that purpose. I hope you understood it. Now you can continue over to CR. Now you coordinate and then conduct it. Yes, CR.
According to roll number, Ashutosh Agrawal is going to represent first.
Very nice. Ashutosh, what is the topic? Now, if somebody is not available, feeling any problem in connectivity, don't worry, my beloved students. We will go to the next. Ashutosh is
Sir,
one.
it's transportation. But hello.
Now you are experts in conducting even international events, organizing yourself. All instruction, SOP, COP, code of practice, standard operating procedures are with you, my beloved students of MN 2102. I consider you as one of the best batches in our NIT Rourkela, with excellent way of preparing the slides, collecting the materials, understanding some international journals from the stage of second year itself. So that's why I told you, I appreciate many students who made wonderful efforts. Very good. Ashutosh, what is the topic? If any problem,
Sir, it's
go to the next. Continue.
transportation, sir, but PPT is not yet, like, it's completed, but it's not yet
Link is
submitted,
there.
sir.
You play the YouTube link, our CR. It is on transportation in underground mines, UCMM. Huh. You play his YouTube link. His PPT,
No,
you
sir,
play
sir,
his
it will take
PPT.
just,
Okay, just do
it
one
will
thing.
take like 5
So,
minutes, sir, but
Any
okay,
problem, don't
Ashutosh,
waste
just
time.
do one thing.
Don't waste time.
You
Now
wait and let others
you
do
play
the
the
stuff.
YouTube link. Otherwise, CR, you have to coordinate. Otherwise, you can also show the slide and he will be talking. That's all over. Otherwise, go to the next. If any problem, play before playing, display PPT so that he will talk. That is one way. Otherwise, play YouTube link. If both are not there, then he is unfit. Then go to the next. Don't worry. Play YouTube link. Okay, go to the next then. If it is any problem.
Next guy is Subham Sahu, sir. I am presenting his slides.
Very good. Now you talk among yourself, and this is what the skill I wanted you to improve, so that next year or next after that we will conduct with you some international events or national events, whatever, depending on your performance, of course. So there is Ashutosh. For this training is required. Ashutosh unable to present. Okay, to present. No YouTube link. That means he could not understand the instruction. His YouTube link is not available. Instruction not understood. Understood by Ashutosh.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Continue.
So, my topic is, sir, longwall mining. Karthik, please, second slide. Sir, I have taken the references from CISRO Journal, World Coal Association, and a book
Hey,
which is
you
longwall
should tell
mining.
your name. Name. What is the name?
Sir, Subham Sahu.
Subham. Continue.
And, sir, some
Everything
from
is
Science
being recorded
Direct
here.
topics. And the
Continue.
most of the information are from the international journal written by P. Tibetan Naidu, who is a assistant professor at Godavari Institute of Technology, Andhra Pradesh. Next slide. So, sir, I have taken the case study of the Adriana Longwall project, which was occurred in 2014. So, the so-called longwall mining system have been effectively applied for 60 to 70 years in coal mining practice in USA, Australia, and Germany. In general, those are the system of underground coal mining with mine entries directly communicating to the surface. Now, at present, in Asian continent and in India, Telangana state has implemented the longwall mining method, which was adopted in Singarini Collieries Limited at Azriala Longwall project and GDK 10A incline. Therefore, it is important to know about a case study of longwall mining method, because in India currently about 2% of underground coal production comes from longwall mining. But it is also, sir, planned to increase the production of longwall to 40% in next decade. In modern world, day by day mining plays a prominent role for extraction of minerals which are necessary. So as we are transforming from open cast mining to slowly towards long wall mining, because it is more profitable and more amount of coal is extracted. Next slide, please. Sir, here I have given a comparison between what are the long wall projects earlier done before Adriala and at the time of Adriala. So we can here see the changes, like the shear capacity increased from 750 kilowatt to 2245, and the armored face chain conveyor, which is the conveyor belt where the coal means after when the shearing machine cut the coal face, seam face, then the coal drops on the shearer belt, which is taken out of the depth. It has also increased in its power from 300 to to 2565, and the drastic change is the capacity, the amount of coal which is extracted, which was earlier 0.4 and now it came to 2.817 million tons. Next slide, please. So long wall mining is definitely a mining method in which very long rectangular blocks of coal are defined during the development stage of the mine, and then it is extracted in a single continuous operation by an automated cutting head moving parallel to the coal face. That automated cutting head is known as shearer. When the coal is cut, the working area is protected by a movable powered roof support system. Sir, these are the hydraulic jacks which support the roof. So the workers working at the mine site, they get a very safe environment as compared to other methods of underground coal mining. Next slide, please. So the basic idea of longwall mining, it was developed in England in the 17th century. Miners undercut the coal along with the width of the coal face, removing coal as it fell on the conveyor belt. This was known as the Shropshire method of mining. While the technology is changing drastically, so considerably, the basic idea remains the same. To remove essentially all the coal from the broad face and allow the roof and overlying rock to collapse into the void behind. Next slide, please. So at present day, the equipments due to technology which are changed, here are the equipments. A number of hydraulic jacks called powered roof supports. These these are the jacks. In next slide, I will show you the picture. Where these are the jacks which give supports to the roof. It holds the roof, and between under that the workers with the cutting machine, they work and extract the coal, and these seals are typically 1.75 meter wide and placed in a long line side by side up to 400 meter in length. An individual choke can weigh 30 to 40 tons, extended to a maximum cutting height of up to 6 meter, and have a yield rating of 1000 to 1250 tons each. It means at a single time it can extract this many tons of coal. Next slide, please. Here you can clearly see the thing which is moving in a circular manner. This is known as the shearer, which go parallel to the coal face, and under that there is the AFC, which is known as armored face chain conveyor. It is a one type of conveyor belt where the coal will fall and it is taken out of this side. So, and in the left side behind the worker, we can see these are the hydraulic jacks which are giving support to the roof, so that the workers can work under that. Next slide, please. Sir, here I have also done a comparison between room and pillar method. So longwall and room and pillar method for mining can be both used for mining, but longwall has a better resource recovery, about 80% compared, which is about 60% at room and pillar method. Next slide, please. So there are So there are two types of mainly cutting system. One is bidirectional cutting system and the other is unidirectional cutting system. So in bidirectional cutting system, it is described as the full wave extraction of the seam in one pass only. But while in unidirectional cutting system, it is described as the extraction of wave in two passes across the long wall face. Next slide, please. So here casually I can say the overview of this method is, in this method generally a relatively long mining phase is there, which is up to 100 to 300 meter longer. So the shearer will cut the coal, okay, and the conveyor belt will drive it away out of the site. Once the longwall face equipment has been installed, coal can be extracted along the full length of the face in slice. Means in slice by slice, we will move forward and cut the coal face. This process is repeated continuously wave by wave, thus completely removing a rectangular block of coal, the length of the block depending on a number of factors. Next slide, please. long while mining actually it is done in two procedure. One is the advancing and another is the retreating. In advancing method, the first start point is very close to
Go
the
to
main.
the figures. If you have any figures, go to that. Within 1 minute, you have to finish. Go to figures. Leave the text.
Okay, sir.
Go to figures if you have any.
Sir, in second slide.
Go to the
Third.
figures. Not these
Two,
figures.
four.
If you are
Karthik,
explaining
fourth,
any
fourth
method,
slide.
you should show the figure of that. Otherwise, there is no point in showing this.
Fourth slide.
Now you conclude. Conclude. And
Sir,
others should say what are the blunders made in this, what improvements can be done. Others should tell now.
sir,
And now you conclude.
as about 84% of world's total consumption is consumed by India, so it is very important that we should try to export as there is abundance of coal present in our country. Still, we are importing 22% of our coal consumption. That means that there is a lack in extraction of coal. Still having all the resources we are importing. So definitely we need to develop our technology, and the best solution of this is the longwall mining method only, as it gives 80% efficiency and better safety results to the workers of the mining sites. Longwall mining is the future of underground coal mining in India. Thank you.
Now others should say if any questions to him. I hope at least after this many presentations and this much time, this almost last week, you must have understood the logic and the essence of this. The
Yes.
CB question is what mistakes were made by him and how to improve it. 1, 2, 3, 4. आप बताते जाइए कोई भी. It shows that others also could not understand, they don't deserve some marks. This is what we want to improve. I hope you understood it.
Sir, more pictures should be present.
Yes. When who is talking?
Sir, Prabhat Kumar.
Prabhat, very nice. Prabhat says nicely. More pictures, not pictures, it's schematic layouts. Schematic
Diagram.
layouts. When he says advancing, retreating, you should not copy and paste somebody's. Already I told you, I don't know to you people or not. It is something like somebody is eating chicken, you are taking from his mouth or from his stomach and then taking it and eating yourself. If you are copying and pasting anybody's even the sentence is such an unethical situation. That habit should go. That is a very bad habit, and we want to encourage good habits of writing on your own, preparing on your own, not copy from somebody else. That is the reason why these assignments are given to you, my beloved students. You understood that. And now let us go to the next.
Thank you, sir.
Nigam is going to be presenting next.
Good morning, sir. Sir, I would like Karthik to share the slides on my behalf.
Organize yourself. Who is presenting and what is your topic? You continue.
Okay, sir.
Till it is shared, you continue to say about it.
Yes,
It's
sir.
interaction. What is the
Hello,
topic?
sir. Bonjour, everyone. My topic is special coal mining methods, and I am Nigam Mahanti from the Department of Mining, roll numbered 119MN0774. Sir, about the topic, this project talks about various special underground coal mining methods, which will be discussed one by one from board and pillar to drift mining. The entire presentation is according to the modern language as a application format of international journal formats. For the reference part, I have taken ideas from various websites, various government-run websites like MCL, BCCI, and private websites such as undergroundcoal.com, britannica.com, and researchgate.com. Moving on to the acknowledgement part, Karthik, please. Hello, Karthik. Can you?
Yeah,
Any
slides are
problem,
changed to the
Karthik?
acknowledgement portion.
Okay. It is showing me. Okay, for the acknowledgement part, my tendering gratitudes and thanks to my esteemed professor Professor Singham Jayantu sir for assigning me this interesting topic and his valuable suggestions
This
and
type of
encouragement.
acknowledgement is not required within our time, my beloved students. Right.
Okay,
And
sir.
one more thing is it whatever you are showing, is it background is underground or open cast mine? Is it
Sir, it is
underground or open cast?
sir, it is a stooping machine for underground drilling purpose.
That is in underground coal mining we are using this.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Whatever. Now, why I told this is, so even when you prepare any slides, take care that that should be something related to our topic only. Okay, continue. Spend,
For the
because you have
introduction,
only 6 minutes time, in that only important things should be told. No acknowledgement, nothing is required. Your importance
uh,
should be on the topic and then important latest information. Continue.
okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yes.
So as we know by now that mining is one of the oldest and most important industrial operations. Today we will be talking about why we need to assign different special mining methods for because of because of the type of mineral or type of coal, its location and its various geographical conditions. Moving on to the first slide of about room and pillar mining. The ideas are taken from author Jeff Kohler. In this method, as you can see from the diagram itself, a number of parallel entries are divided into a coal seam. These entries are then connected at intervals by wider entries, and these entries are called rooms. They are cut through the seam at right angles, and they are the roof is supported by
Don't present
pillars.
what is a general thing which was already covered in the class. You show something recent. So
Yes, sir.
everybody
Let
knows
me.
what is board and pillar. Why you are telling about rooms and other things? You go to your latest information, something new.
Yes,
Yes,
sir. Yes,
Nigam.
I am going to it. Yes,
Don't
I am
don't
going to it.
don't talk
There are
about
two.
what are the general things. Okay.
There are two types of rooms and pillar. As we know, the conventional one where everything like
What
undercutting,
is special
blasting.
method you talk about? What is special method in that? Continue.
So let me go one by one. In both the methods, the exposed roof is supported by after loading, usually by rock bolts. The output ratio is around 30 to 50% of return of coal. Since to the next slide, since you can see from the picture at the right side that it is a very simple process of extracting coal. It comes with various advantages like the solid coal is used as pillars, so the cost and time for maintenance is reduced. The unproductive labor is also reduced here, and thinner seams require less bit of manship. The system is not dependent upon completion of specific operations, and the type of mining attracts labor at its highest capacity since the work required here is very easy and simple. To the special thing is its applications around the world. As you can see, this method is widely used around various underground mines around the world, and the one we will be talking about is the Bundia underground coal mines of Orient area (MCL) located in the Eve Valley coalfield region, Brajajnagar. The factor of safety
Karthik,
here
change
is
slide. Slides are not getting changed.
What? Hello?
Karthik, change the
Karthik.
slides.
He's saying the slides are not changing.
Okay, I'm thinking that.
To the fifth slide, Karthik, the applications of board and pillar around the world, as we are talking about, is one is Pundia underground coal mine of Orient area located in Orient Valley, Orient of Eve Valley, Brajajnagar. The factor of safety calculated from CMRI method is 2.93, and the extraction ratio here is 33%. The typical lifespan of this coal pillar is around 3 to 4 years due to paneling. So the safety factor might be reducing to 1.5 to 2 for the coal pillars, and it is possible there is a possibility of safety factor getting reduced to around 2. This would increase the extraction percentage to further 40 to 50%. The fact are in accordance to the studies in 2010. Since personal visiting to this mine was prohibited during this COVID pandemic, I could not get the ideas practically. So I took this inspirations from our very own seniors, Ramchandra and Sangram Dalai from NIT Rourkela, who did a similar project under the guidance of our very own professor. To the next slide, longwall mining, Karthik. Hello, Karthik, to the next. As you can see, the longwall mining is nothing but a simple manner where large blocks of coals are usually 100 to 200 meter, 300 meter wide and 1 kilometer to 3 kilometers long are usually extracted by using continuous miners or various other applications by cutting through them into slices and slices of 0.6 to 1.2 meter. The applications are since it is a continuous longwall mining method, the development takes place for in only 30 to 40 meters ahead of the mining block. In the next slide, I have quoted down various advantages and disadvantages of longwall mining. As you can see, low operating cost, high productivity, high recovery, low dilution, and high production rate are several of its advantages. And some of its disadvantages has high capital investment, as you can guess from yourself that continuous miners and various other sophisticated instruments require a high capital investment and high development charges. Its application around world would be Tumbler Ridge Mines in Canada, which is, according to its official sites, produced around 1.5 plus million tons of metallurgical coal a year since 2019. It is huge. Then Wollongong Coal's longwall mining of Australia. The original plant sought to extract 31 million tons of coal over 18 years. But since the extraction has been done from a very long period, the resources are limited by right now, and the extraction is reduced to 3.7 million tons of coal over 5 years. To the next slide, that is shortwall mining. Shortwall mining is nothing but the similar phase of longwall mining, with the exception that here the blocks of coal is not more than 100 meters wide and the slices are 3 meters thick. There are its own merits and demerits. The merits will be including short phase and easier phase alignment and a reduced cost of doing. The disadvantages is the development requires high time and high risks. Applications around the world is Matla, located 150 kilometers to east of Johannesburg in the Ipswich mining of South Africa, is which is one of the first black empowerment coal company in around the world. The complex produces 12 to 15 million tons of coal per annum, which is huge, from one short wall and 13 board and pillar sections. Since this section is about short wall, we will be discussing. And to the next slide, as you can see from the diagram, Matla has three superimposed seams: the seam 2, 4, and seam 5. The current seam, 150 meter wide short wall, operates here in seam 4, seam number 4, at a height of 3.8 to 4.1 at an average or depth of 75 to 100 meter below the surface of the earth. As you can see, the seam number 2 is the lowest one, and the strata between the seam number 4 and the seam number 2 is consisting of some limestone and sandstone floor. And as you know, due to the sandstone floor, it is very difficult to cut through them, and hence in seam number 4 also little more assistance has been given over the years, and the output is a little reduced. To the next slide, that is drift mining. As you can see from the diagram itself, drift mining is mining in which you just cut through the earth from the side of a hill, and not directly vertical like in shaft mining. Here the merits are the drift mining is a very cheaper and very easier way to extract coal from the side of the hills, and without doing any vertical shafts, development charges reduces, but it has its own disadvantages. As you can guess, there is possibility of flooding, and since it is a process in which we go through the side, it is only applicable in places like hills and is not applicable everywhere. There are some certain facts which states that the first stone of coal in shaft mine 100 feet should be 100 feet in depth and having a daily capacity of 600 tons. Else the stripping ratio will be less and the extraction would not be economic. To the next slide, that is slope mining method. Slope mining method, as you can see from the previous figure and from this figure, slope mining is something in which you drive into the coal to extract it at a slope, not directly vertical as in shaft sinking, or not like drift mining. Here, basic application is when the outcrop is when the coal seam does not outcrop, but it is not far below from the surface of the earth. It can be extracted by using this method. But since these slope mines require a huge amount of work and is a very slow process, it is getting used very little these days. The last example that we saw is the sloping mines with slopes in Warner Coal Mines, Republic of Alaska, which is owned by Edisco Newman and Sons. To the next slide. As you know, journal without a case study is like a car without its tires. The first case study of mine will be about the multi-slice longwall mining of Barapukuria coal mine in Bangladesh. From the figure itself, you can see that the Barapukuria coal mine of Bangladesh have 6 thick seams. Out of these thick seams, the upper seams of seam number 1 to seam number 5 are extracted by open pit, as it is quite easy and convenient and economical to get it through open pit. But then the sixth and which is the thickest and the most laterally continuous seam is extracted by using multi-slice longwall mining, because convenient process of open pit mining and board and pillar mining were not actually economic at that depth, which is around 133 to 336 meter. To the next slide. The mining method used here, as we know, depends heavily upon the depth of the strata, the horizontal to vertical stress ratio, and various conditions and thickness of the coal seams. So the company operating at Barapukuria coal mine implemented a longwall mining method with a limited extent. As a consequence, the China National Machinery Import and Export Corporation (CMC) designed underground multi-slice longwall layout with a descending slice. The figure below, sorry, the figure is not that clear, but the figure below shows the difference between descending multi-slice and ascending multi-slice. In Barapukuria coal mine, we are using descending multi-slice. At about 16 pellets were selected for the first slice, where each one panel length and width was about 120 and 520 meter respectively. Following the extraction of panel with 3-meter height and about 0.8 meter of subsidence occurred in the mining area. The mining of the first slice has been extended by early March 2012. The second slide, as you can see from the figure, started from March 16 of 2012. Below are the various facts and figures about Barapukuria coal mining, which is represented by a parent company of Petro Bangla and produces a yearly output of 0.8 million tons, which is huge enough for a developing country like Bangladesh. The coal type is bituminous. To the next slide. This is the case study about Valeng mining method of Valeng mines. The Valeng mines, as we must have come across once in a time, is the largest Slovakian coal mine deposit and is one of the thickest known coal layers in the entire world. The Valeng mines was the backbone of European civilization and served for 137 years of operation. And more than 225 billions of ton of lignite coal has been extracted from this. To describe more about the Valeng method, The Vallang method is actually a result of various years of works of numerous mining method experts. The mining method is being developed and improved till now. The Vallang mining method is internationally protected by the patents that proves that it is the most efficient method of extracting coal thick seams. The specialty of Vallang mining method, as you can search, is by pouring over roof supports into long wall chain conveyors, which provides very high production capacity with extremely high level of safety and great economy. The Vallang mining method divides its coal into frontline section and the hanging wall section. The frontline section is 5 meter high and secured by hydraulic support system, which allows mechanized exploitation by using excavation machines. Its production is around 3.5 million tons of coal per year, which is very, very high. But for my inconvenience, photos of Vallang mining method weren't available, and it required authentication. So I just pasted a photo that has given the specialized way how machinized and mechanized this Vallang method of coal mining is. The life of this mine is estimated to run around to 2054 to 2055. To the next slide. This is the case study of hydraulic mining at Gopalichak colliery of Jharia. As you can remember, our beloved professor Jayantu sir was talking about the same hydraulic mining just a moments ago in the class. The pillar mining in India remained identical to old age. Hydraulic mining was selected in Gopalichak Valley as an alternative to facilitate liquefaction of pillars developed in flat seams. The monitor, as it seems from the diagram itself, is so thick that to cut even 3 meter and flushing of blasted cores was not possible beyond 5 to 6 meter underneath earth. So according to Convergence and load support of 10 tons and recovery was up to 40%. In the second phase, the pillars were split into 3 stocks and less than 5 meter thickness. The proposal was to blast the coal and flush out loose and cold by the monitor. The stocks of at this stage were, however, crushed and started yielding. The output was below 20% before the second stage, and after the second stage, it went up to 65%, as stated by BCCL in the year 2013. To the next slide, I would like to conclude by saying that as you saw from various case studies and examples of mines, the underground mining would be the backbone of this country in providing coal for at least another 30 to 40 or 50 years from now on. It also will be a very high place for our job opportunities and various other factors. So to conclude this entire topic in one line, I would say that my topic is not yet concluded because was a very vast topic, and I would like to continue researching on this topic again and again in my future with the help of my professor Singham Jayantu sir's support in time again. Various references has been listed below to help the readers to gain extra knowledge. Thank you.
Mute yourself, sir. Mute away.
Yeah, now are you able to hear my voice?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So Nigam tried to collect good information, but he is supposed to highlight those important points rather than explaining general things. In the beginning, he wasted time by saying what is advantage, disadvantage of long one mining.
Yes, sir. I realized
So
it halfway that
Yes, I appreciate you tried to collect, but at the same time, you should collect from more and more number of references. Many slides you have copied from others' slides. You are supposed to prepare and with proper self-explanatory figures and other things. Okay, and you are supposed to maintain the time also. Of course, no problem.
Sir,
next time you should improve.
In maximum case studies, actual authentication was required.
Understood. Right. So now who is going to just summarize before closing? You have any other class now? Otherwise, can we continue?
Started, sir. Our next class started.
So we have other class.
Yeah, that's why. Then just summary only within 30 seconds. Who can say what we learned today? Summary. Otherwise, I will summarize. Don't worry. Shall I summarize? Okay. So today what we tried is to know about what are the steep or thick seam mining methods. We tried to know that, and today about diagonal slicing or whatever, transversely advanced and other things. Of course, we will discuss later. Descending shield also. In that also, this Valengi and other things come into that. Some other names given in different countries. Few things already our Nigam also tried to say. And today Asutosh on transportation, he could not present because of the display problem, and he could have prepared YouTube, I don't know. Then Subham presenting on Longwall, presenting on this 9, he was supposed to finish within 9:48, and then question point wise should be prepared, references in the table and all pieces should be given, introduction should be there in the beginning, not in between, and instead of material already discussed in the regular class, only additional materials you should highlight, and FPS system need not be followed. The only MKS system we continue. I said what mistakes to be, all those things, whatever. Then Nigam, he tried, and in fact, in Bharatpukuria, engineers, all engineers were there with us in NIT Rourkela. We have given training 10 years back. He has given 2013 reference. Before that, we have given training to them with the Chinese system, which I was just trying to write down there. In 3 batches, we trained them, all mechanical other engineers in NIT Rourkela itself on mining methods, because they don't
Sir,
have
in Orient Mines also your name was mentioned.
Nah, that's okay. Then Nigam tried to collect some good information on various special methods. You should have been concentrated on this rather than general information. That's what I said. Okay, all the best then for today. This is what is the summary what we could do it today. All the best once again. Now I am taking at the end your attendance, and then closing for today. Before stopping recording, already I told you that your skills of presenting, collecting material as a skill in the Atmanirbhar Bharat are improving. Let us improve further in NEP 2020. All the best. Jai Hind. क्या बोलना है जी बाद में? Before stopping.
Jai
Jai Bharat, Jai NIT Rourkela, Jai underground coal mining methods. And there are some more methods like Chirimiri caving method, white stall mining, go pillar, whatever I was telling. All those things we will discuss later, depending on the time, with so many details and then all the discussion. Now I am stopping it. All the best once again. Take care of COVID-19. All the best.